All right, guys, we are back. We are locked and loaded. Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. This is episode 60. The
Yo,
day I
shit.
finally remember the episode number. You feel me?
Yo, let's go.
We're lit.
Yeah. Yeah, episode
Episode 60,
60.
bro.
We were so hyped at 50.
I know, but like, I'm just excited now for episode 100, to be
Yeah.
honest. I'm not really, okay, 68.
Nah, yeah,
That's
the
a good
road,
number.
It's cool.
60.
the road to 100 has been interesting and it's nice. I like the journey we on.
I think we're going to be there next year because I don't think there's enough weeks left this year to hit 70. No, not 70,
52 in
100.
here.
Yeah, so
It
we
might be just there
yeah,
around
Probably.
this time next year.
maybe January,
Yeah.
something like
So
that.
if we double up though, we got those weekends where we'll do 2 in a week, so
I ain't gonna lie.
I might cater to this.
1 week we will have 2 in a week, but
Feel me? So
that's just gonna give us like a break next week though. You feel me?
yeah, nah.
It's not like we're gonna drop both the same week.
We do the 2 in a week for the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's been interesting because it's like when we first started, honestly, we was just chatting it up. Like you feel me? We were 6 months in advance, so we didn't drop an episode until we had 25 episodes like ready,
So
and
shit.
then
That's smart.
we finally was able to learn how to do the reels, the editing and shit. So by the time we had time, now we can do it like weekly. So we just started in season 3 doing it weekly.
Yeah, you gotta hone the craft
So
before
how
you
long
like get it
does this
started.
one go, like how long behind are you?
We're up
This
to
is
date
this
now.
week.
So this one comes out this week.
This shit is
Yeah.
coming out on Friday, bro.
Oh, lit.
Yeah,
So
so
any current news you gotta drop.
That's why all the shit-
you get it out.
yeah.
Bet.
Now we got pre-talks now. Now we got like conversations. We learned how to do the I guess the podcast release forms type shit to make sure if somebody sees something that we
Yeah,
post,
so
they're
it's
not
your
like
content.
delete it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
not
So no
because
one can come back and be like, hey,
don't why'd you put this on or don't take it out? Like no, you signed this. This is what we're gonna do.
yeah.
You had a conversation with us. You were okay with talking about what you wanted to talk about. It's not like I'm finessing you to say some wild shit. So
Yeah, for
yeah,
real.
it was
Well, that's
a
how
little.
they all are, like real ones are. So you gotta respect it.
I think we only had like
People don't know about that, then they'll be like, well, you never been on a
yeah,
podcast.
we've only had like 2 people honestly though, like really try to come back and be like, hey, like
You trying to sign me?
not even just like, hey, like
On some
can you
weird
get
shit.
rid of this?
Oh, like
this
don't. I didn't like how I said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But it's like you said it, or if
Yeah,
not, like
exactly.
just not like want to reshare and like post like the work that they
Like, I
put
had a
out.
booger in my nose.
Oh yeah, like this is not really good for my brand. Like what? What? So why would you say it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
feel me?
for real.
off brand motherfucker.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now I don't even see your shit popping now. So it's like, what's going
What's
on?
matter?
Whatever. It's not my business. But
I digress.
anyway, to my left, we have a brand new guest. It's like a spin-off to Two Tails story. So we have Mr. Dilli, the OG himself. We gave you a lot of shout outs that episode,
Dilli.
brother.
Dilligang, John Dillinger. Is how it all started.
That shit sound hard as hell. John Dillinger?
That was like
That's
one
the-
of the greatest bank robbers in the
Yeah,
1930s.
That's where I got. That's what Dilly came from. Is Dillinger.
Oh
So a lot of
shit.
people don't just motherfuckers was in the studio like, yo, Dilly. And you can't really use that name. His family got that shit trademarked up like crazy. So,
Damn.
Yeah, I loved that Johnny Depp movie that had him
Public
that
Enemy.
took about
and
a
and I
tenth of
had
his
that
life.
name before that movie too.
Damn.
That was my boy. My boy when I first started. His
But they
rap name was
copyrighted your
Clyde
shit?
Barrow. Nah, you can't use that name. Like
Damn.
they be suing like people for doing shit
For
that's
using
involved
Dillinger?
in his likeness.
Wow, that's
That's
crazy.
And if they ain't getting no money off it.
Makes sense though.
Yeah.
To my left, I like how we have an introduction and then we talk a little bit. Like that's dope. We should start doing that more often. Like give them a little side note. Like
He had a fun fact though.
Yeah. you,
That was
you
like-
got a lot of fun facts coming your way. Nigga.
Yeah.
We're just gonna check them off the list today. But yeah, you already know this man, Mr. Rad. This is his last pod today, ladies and gentlemen. He will not be here next week or for the
2-week
foreseeable
hiatus.
future.
2-week hiatus.
No,
Mm.
he's gone. After two call outs, you can't come back.
He
I'm
already
sorry.
kicked Raw. He
Kicked
already
him
kicked
out.
Raw off the pod. Now this is
Nah,
just
Raw-
gonna
He's about to be hit
be
by
just
himself.
gonna be the
Yeah.
Ape show.
This is gonna be the Jungle Man cast.
Wait until he has no guests. Y'all just gonna hear him rant for an hour.
Then I'm gonna fire myself. Nah, if it's
Just be like, all right, all the guests didn't show up.
Yeah.
I'm done inviting people.
low key, I think I can hold down a 90-minute pod though. Talk about some shit, get my
Rant.
feelings off, go crazy. What? They will watch that shit. I think.
Y'all roommates?
A mental breakdown.
I'ma just
He be ranting for 90 minutes in the hallway and shit.
I'm gonna just hear this nigga talking in the other room to himself and be like, this nigga's crazy.
No, I'm gonna come with mad facts, though, like news and everything. I'm gonna break it down. Like some of my favorite people who I watch on podcasts, they do it by themselves.
You're fucking like you can't be saying all this right in front of him. You kicking him off and then you like.
No, I'm not kicking him off. April
Like,
Fools.
this is how I'm gonna do it now without you.
But
This
I
pod
think
is live on
that's a
April
good
Fools.
idea, though, for me to do a pod by myself. I think I'm gonna try it out. Let's
Rant
see.
pod.
Let's see. Like we all just go a month. Like it's 4 weeks in a month. We all go 1 week out the month by ourselves on the pod, and
or
we
make
just
it
talk for
live,
45
or go
minutes
live or some shit.
And see how dope it go, right?
Yeah, go live because you could keep the live up too.
It would just be the hot take
just
cast.
freestyle, go live
for 45 minutes.
Without it being a conversational pod, it's literally just a hot take cast. It'd just be a bunch of me just saying what I think is right and wrong and what's going on in my opinion on it, to be honest.
Yeah, it don't even have to be 45 minutes.
Nah, bro, you can talk about mad shit. Like, there's people who really get really informative. Like, the people who are, say, for, like, music reviews or some shit, they'll sit there and really break down the news and, like, give a deep analyzation of everything and then be like, okay, this is my opinion now. But you could find, like, one-person pods who are, like, informative, I think. Am I bugging? Like, it's just gonna be. Y'all really think it's just
I'll say
talking
this,
about myself?
man, as far as podcasts go, from my experience, I've had podcast rooms in my studios, and the main thing is being consistent with whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah,
just be fucking consistent and don't get discouraged. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Heavy.
There's not. This is even
that ass.
More than an artist, more than being a music artist. You're not gonna make no money off your podcast for the foreseeable future.
For a minute.
You gotta keep going hard. Even more than an artist. And like a lot of motherfuckers never make money as an artist. Yeah. So I would say get merch, do other things that you can make money with.
You gotta diversify.
So you can invest into yourself.
I agree.
It's definitely on the way.
So if you were to start a podcast, how would you make money off of it? We need help.
Merch. Straight up, I'd have a dope logo, merch, you know what I mean? Even like fuck it, take that L and give that merch away to each guest and go, here, boom, bless you. That now they're gonna wear that shit. They're gonna what's that? You know what I mean? Yo, I was on this podcast. You know what I mean? You gotta give to get. You know what I mean? At the same time, and you gotta invest into your shit for it to really. You know what I mean? And then fucking Google ads and shit. You know what I mean? Like YouTube.
I'd be on the Google. We've actually spoken about that. Yeah. That's next in the way.
That's important.
We don't be doing that ad shit, bro. We just be posting.
I know, but you don't have to like feel like it's cheating because Google ads ain't really cheating. If they interested, you're gonna get that view because they kept watching.
Yeah, I don't think ads is cheating.
The best, like.
I think paying for views and like comments, that's cheating, and likes and shit. That's cheating. Bullshit. But if you're paying for ads to get your shit out there, hell no, that's not cheating. Because it's all about it's not even about how many views you have. It's about the ratios between the likes and the comments. Yeah, exactly.
Engagement.
The engagement, basically.
You got 1,000 views and 1,000 comments.
Yeah.
That's good as fuck stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if only you got 1,000 likes and like 3 comments, it's like
it's not valid.
People want to see that more than 100,000 views and 10 comments.
You heard a comment on our shit,
which is why we urge you guys to comment on our videos. Come on, we here.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit us up in our DMs, pay us money.
Whole point is to have a conversation with you guys.
Nah, but I feel like for us, at least for me, I don't really even. I think I know that money is gonna come along some way from one of the careers or the avenues that I'm working on. So, like you said, as long as like I stay consistent, I think one piece is like missing in order for everything to keep like the hamster wheel rolling. Yeah. So
but
that's
you
really
can't wait around for nothing. Yeah, I'd say that too. So one thing I would say is like how many of you it is? If it's 3 of y'all, 2 of y'all.
Yeah, it's 3 of us
coming together, and even whether it's 20 a week, 20 a month, just start
stack some bread.
Make a pot, and just have something. And then that's how you know who's serious too. Yeah. Like, yo, you can't come up with a dub a month.
You gotta like.
If you don't got a dub a month, bro, I can't even fuck with you as a person.
You gotta hold the mic up a little closer.
Yeah.
$20 a month to put down on the pod.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, to put down on anything in life that you want to make better.
Yeah, I
agree with
that.
As
a team. Motherfuckers don't be thinking like that. Like,
Nobody down for the team, bro. They down for the benefits of what other
yeah,
people can bring and think
yeah.
that's a team because you
That's how
helping
I
on.
started, bro. My studio started with 5 people. It was 5 of us. It was me, my boy Moneybag E,
Mm-hmm.
who that's been my partner since day one. We got the clothing store, all the way clothing. We got the studio. We about to open a smoothie shop. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
The
We
nice.
just
smoothie shop, crazy.
yeah, but
That's dope.
we started with 5 people, and we all threw down like 100 a month to get this little storefront and build a studio. And within 6 months, it was 2 of us.
Wow.
It was, and then after that 6 months, like 3 months after that, after us struggling a little bit,
Yeah.
shit started popping, and I was killing it, like making the rent in a day.
So
And
like, where do you go
and he
from
didn't have to
that?
pay shit after that, but he stayed down with me. He had nothing to do with music.
Where do you go
So,
from that to actually meeting Diddy?
That was I met Diddy before that.
You met Diddy before that?
Yeah, so I went when I graduated high school, I went to I got a scholarship. I play guitar. So I went to
Oh
school
shit.
for music education.
Word? You could be a teacher?
I was about to be, but I went for one semester and dropped out. My best
Damn.
friend passed away. Like, his wake was the day of my graduation. I
wow.
went to my best friend's wake instead of my graduation,
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
and
that is.
I didn't get to walk on the stage and
My
'cause-
condolences, bro.
But
So you got the credits though, like it's possible.
I graduated,
Oh
but I
shit.
just wasn't on the stage. I just didn't walk.
Oh
You know what I mean?
shit.
Because I wanted to just stay. I could have made it, but I was like, nah, I gotta stay here.
Mhm.
And
Damn.
that's my boy Moneybag E's blood cousin that we all grew up together. His
Wow.
name's Austin. His name's Austin Thomas Rand. That's what All the Way stands for, ATW.
Wow.
So this is actually in memory of him right here. But this is
Damn.
All
That's
the
deep.
Way. So,
Bro,
but yeah,
That's
man.
brilliant play
I
on
went to
words.
so not
It's
to get
crazy.
too off track. I went
Yeah.
to fucking. I graduated. I went up to New Hampshire to go to school, and I was just like, man, fuck this shit. And I came back. And am I cutting out or am I good?
You're good, brother.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, no. I came back to Connecticut. I stacked up some bread for like a year, and then I went to New York. I went to the school called Institute of Audio Research. It's like a engineering and production, like trade school type thing. It's like a 9-month program.
Oh shit.
And I got an internship after that at Puff Shit.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you met Diddy first, then got the team, then met Chinx.
My team, no, well, like I had my team, like so I was living
Like
in
y'all
New
grew up
York.
together?
Oh yeah, we grew up together,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
living in New York. I was doing an internship. It was called his studio's called Daddy's House. That's my well, it was back then.
Hey
It
yo.
shut down, but yeah,
No Diddy.
there was a room. It was Biggie's room and Puff's room. Studio A was Puff's room. Studio B was Biggie's room.
Do not tell me you met these niggas, bro.
I didn't meet Biggie. Nah.
Yeah, Biggie
This was
died in
in
the
this was in
90s.
2009.
Oh, all right. I was about to say because he died in '97, but
Yeah, nah, this was
But you-
2009. I was like 11 when he died.
I was just great.
And
I was
I
about
was
to
like
say.
nine.
So I wasn't ahead of the wheel.
But yeah,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
But
I was
How
an
was he
intern.
though at the time? Did he seem like
Puff?
Yeah, was he like a pedophile to you?
Nah, bro, he was cool to me, man. Like, I'm definitely met some characters in that studio, some weird motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But
He was a party animal.
there's a lot of weird motherfuckers in this music industry.
question is, did you party
Yeah.
with Diddy though, or
Nah,
did you say no?
Nah, the closest I got to that, it was a producer that I was. So I was an intern, like I said, but
Yeah.
I worked from 11 p.m.
Oh shit.
I went in to the internship at 11 p.m. So I usually stayed until the next morning when the receptionist came in, because this is in Times Square. I'm like 20 years old. I'm not gonna just leave. I would just stay in the studio all night. You know what I mean? I'm just making beats all night in Biggie's studio.
So you just make beats too, like or do you
I'm
be
a
spitting too?
producer, engineer. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
And everything. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I started as engineering and producing and everything, bro.
We gotta lock in. So the producing and engineering came first, basically.
Yeah, and I kind of all developed it all at the same time, low key, yo. Like it's just I started to learn what hats to put on at one time.
He
at one
said,
time.
When did you like realize like that was what you wanted to do, like producing and making music and stuff like that?
So I played guitar since I was like 11, and I
Yeah.
always would like make up my own songs on the guitar. And then I was like, I put the two together. Like producing wasn't as cool of a thing. Like it wasn't even as known as a thing. Like motherfuckers didn't even know. Oh, you can
Yeah.
make that beat. Like
Yeah, nah. It wasn't even a thought. It was like it magically happened. People were mostly focused on like the
the
lyrical
raps
side.
and shit. So I like when I turned 17, I got a laptop because I was about to graduate. My grandfather bought me a laptop.
Yeah.
And it had GarageBand on it, and I just started making beats on GarageBand.
Damn.
And I started like recording. I just started rapping into the microphone that's built into the laptop. And like I thought that shit sounded so good. I was like, yo, this shit sound hard.
We all start somewhere. You
You
know
know
what
what I
I
mean?
mean?
You
Then
know
I
what's
got
crazy
Pro
though?
Tools and
Like you are one of the very few who really stuck with music as a lifestyle that I've seen personally. Who
yeah,
also got like an education with the music. Like you actually have a music degree to go with your
yeah.
music background.
Well, that's the thing too. So it's only a 9 month thing. I got a certificate. I got like a. I don't really have a degree.
Oh
Like,
shit! You don't have like a university.
I don't got no associates or bachelor or nothing like
Oh
that.
shit!
It was only like a 9 month school where like you every 3 months there's new classes and like they're broken up. Like there's
So what was the
mixing.
certification for then?
Just to say I completed this course for Institute of Audio Research. I didn't even get the Pro Tools certification.
Oh
But
damn!
but I could like I'm
You could do that
fluent in
online though.
So, but I'm certified,
I'm
though.
fluent. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fluent
Get
in
that.
shit.
He said the education I got there was
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I profited.
Well, honestly, respect to Diddy, or like that's where I learned all
Yeah.
that shit, and I met some lifelong connections to this day that you know what I mean. That still like
They hold it down.
yeah.
That's really amazing.
Some of their engineers and shit, like Fab's mix engineer, Steve Dickey. He also does all Neat Buck shit. You know what I mean? He's a fucking mixed genius. You know what I mean? I mean,
You
anytime
gotta
I
do
need
it,
anything.
bro. With
What's that?
The Chinx drug song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is
Damn, let's get there.
this
man.
was when when Chinx and French used to come out to more so when French. I didn't even know. I knew about stack bundles before Chinx. I just would hear.
You said that you did make a beat for Chinx Drugs as well, right?
I did, but I mean I was into Max B, Chinx,
Free Max.
French. I mean stack bundles, Max B before French and all that shit. And then
Yeah.
French started doing shit with Max B.
Yeah.
And then you would always hear Chinx's name. And then one day I seen somebody pop up. You know how the people you may know on Facebook?
Yeah.
It said Chinx Drugs. And I'm like, let me message this dude. And I asked him for his email.
His Facebook?
Facebook. I asked him for his email on Facebook. And yeah, I started sending them beats. And this beat, actually, I didn't even send to him. I sent to his boy Bino.
You must be pretty upset.
Bino's and Ride Squad as well with Stack Bundles and Chinx.
I'm upset
And
that
he
I
was
can't
going
get
through
a
the
Chinx.
computer and found this beat, but Bino already had a song to
What's
it.
the name of it?
This song?
Yeah.
Give a fuck. Feelings. Feelings.
Chinx.
Chinx featuring French Montana. Feelings.
He makes millions.
Feelings, Chinx featuring French
much is your
Montana,
mom?
ladies and gentlemen.
I don't
This
know.
man right here.
CT's on.
CT's very own made this beat right here.
Talk to your mom, see if
He
she
got
can
the
make
receipts,
rent.
y'all.
Talk to Chinx about it.
I saw the receipts, text
Chinx don't
messages
care
from
about
11
you.
years ago.
Why should you care about
13
him?
years ago.
13 years ago.
I made this beat in, I used to name my beats by the date. I made this 11, 18, 12.
You made this beat, bro? This is my childhood right
That's me
here.
playing guitar in there. You hear the guitar in there?
Yes, I do.
Your guitar?
I played that.
Yo, that's
My voice is in there too. You can hear it.
Let's go.
But I put a little stutter on that shit.
Damn, Rob picked a hell of a pod to miss.
Yeah, sorry, Ron. Next week gonna be lit though. He gonna learn about money.
I be humble, man. I don't really, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers be telling me I gotta let my nuts hang, man. You know?
Nah, sometimes
That's a flex. You met Diddy. Well, you worked for him, right? You got away without doing no sexual trafficking shit. That's a dub
Yeah,
right there in itself.
hell yeah.
Then you also got
Honestly, and on that note,
Chinx
I don't
drugs.
think all that shit to me is bullshit. I
What,
mean,
Diddy's charges?
yeah, bro. It's just motherfucker. It's a money grab, bro.
So you
Even
think
if Diddy was gay, why is he gonna want that little motherfucker look retarded as hell?
it's not gay, bro. He was sexually assaulting and sexual trafficking and sexually abusing.
Bro.
Those are three different things.
I'll tell you what. Like I said,
Gay sex is high.
I was there when Cassie was there, and she always was like real. Like I always thought she was just giving a bad. She's from Connecticut too. You know that, right?
Oh wow,
She's from New London.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't know that.
Yep, she's from Connecticut, and it just seemed like she was just real standoffish. But I don't ever think, bro, it's all a money grab, bro. They all want money, bro. They didn't get what they wanted out the situation. I could be here right now, like I was an intern for Puff and this happened, but like, yo, nah, you gotta accept your own circumstances. What you did, like, okay, maybe it didn't work out for you the way you wanted it to. That don't mean you go try to get money out this person. Like, karma's real, and that shit's gonna come back on them.
Nah, but no, the government not trying to get money. The government's
Investigating
Homeland
because of these
Security.
bullshit charges that this lawyer filed, and the lawyer's probably gonna get debarred for even filing the charges. That's the crazy part. And then
Who's he
everyone
filing it on
takes it
behalf
out
of?
He filed it on behalf of that Little Rod guy or whatever.
Lil Rod?
Little
yeah,
Rodney
Rod.
Jones.
Yeah, wasn't he Diddy's trafficking mule? Apparently, that's what the claim was.
I don't know.
He got,
bro.
I believe, he got caught at the airport with like some drugs on him, and that was how this whole thing even started spiraling.
He's
Even
probably
more.
doing them drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Diddy is a weird dude. Don't get me wrong, though.
Yo,
but
like low key, you see him on. I was on one of them reality shows. Do you remember the shit where I Want to Work for Diddy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was supposed to be actor on that shit, but I kept putting my fitted back on, and I also was mic'd up, and I was working with a producer, this guy named Rob Holiday.
yeah,
So they hear me smoking and shit and drinking, and while I'm like oh shit. So I kept turning my mic on and off, and I'll put my fitted back on. I'm in it like real quick, but I was supposed to be like a main character in that shit. But like,
damn, bro.
that's the way the motherfuckers act on TV and the way that the public persona is. That's not how it is.
That shit is fake as fuck.
Y'all remember
bro.
the artist G Dep?
G who?
No.
G Dep.
No.
You don't remember?
G Depp.
Make this money.
That's Johnny Depp's son?
No, G Dep fucking special delivery. I want that special delivery. Lil Wayne just remade that. Ding 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 ding.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne just redid it with Swiss Beats. His beat. That was G Dep. He went to jail because he went to jail because he admitted to a murder that he did fucking 20 years ago, and he was dusted, and he killed that white guy for no reason.
This nigga.
He was signed a bad boy. But
Wow.
this was one of the times I interacted with Puff. Puff just came into the lobby and he's like, yo, who got a setup on them? Who got a recording setup on them? I always had my shit in my backpack. So he's like, he brings me into the lounge room with G Dep's in there. He's like, yo, record this dude. Here's the beat. Fucking we recording. Fucking they told me when I started entering there, yo, if Puff comes in the room and tells you to press play and you take 2 seconds instead of 1 second, he's gonna tell you to leave and get the fuck out of the studio. So I'm like, whatever. I recorded the whole shit. Puff comes in to listen to this verse. Mind you, this dude listens to the beat one time, listens to the beat, and then tells me stop it, sits there for 10 minutes like this. And he was dusted as fuck too. Sits there like this. For 10 minutes. And then, yo, all right, like, you want to hear the beat? He's like, no, record. Fucking lays down a 32 bar verse, bro.
That's wow.
32 bars, nothing. And then
Off
just
the top?
Off the top. And just sits there. All right, go get Puff. I'm like, so I go to I'm like, can you tell Puff that he did the verse? Puff comes in. He's like, yo, let me hear that. I go to press play. I get the beach ball of death on my laptop.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, fuck. Oh shit. He's like, Puff's like, looks at me. He's like, yo, chill, bro. Like, I know, like, I see where you at right now. Like, this is your fucking old ass laptop. He's like, restart that shit. He sat there with me. I restarted it.
Damn.
And then he listened to this shit. It was cool as hell.
Wow.
One of the only other times I interacted with him, besides that dude Rob Holiday, the producer that would always request me as his engineer, but I'm only an intern. It was his birthday.
So what? You can't engineer other people as an intern?
Because the engineers like are sitting there to get paid to do that. So like,
oh, okay.
So like, yeah, it would be a last resort type thing. If there's an engineer there that can work, but he would go down the hallways like, I'm boycotting Bad Boy if you don't hire John. Like going crazy. But long story short, it was his birthday, and they always tell you like, yo, whatever you do not sip no bottle, do not smoke nothing in front of Puff or nobody like that. I don't care what you do if he's not hearing it. Whatever you're doing, don't do it while he's here.
Just work, right?
So yeah, so it's his birthday, and the dude's like,
that's a good idea.
He's pouring shots. This when Ciroc was going crazy. They're pouring a Ciroc. He's like, yo, John, take this shot. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. He's like, John, take this shot. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm looking at Puff. I'm like, I'm good. He's like, John, take this fucking shot. And then Puff goes and grabs home in a headlock. He's like, John, don't let this motherfucker talk shit to you, man. You can take that shot if you want to. You good. And because he already knew why I wasn't taking a shot. And like, boom, we all took the shot.
Damn, that's chill.
But that was the 2 times we interacted, and like I thought it was gonna be like it was both times where I was like, this motherfucker's about to snap. He's on some weird shit, and then he was always cool as fuck. So it was like,
damn. So how would you feel if
That's
out of
crazy.
nowhere, like you had video surveillance of you being recorded in one of them rooms taking that shot?
That shit. Let's take it. What kind of shot you talking about?
What if you got a video of you taking a piss in the crib?
In the crib?
Yeah, like you have to use the bathroom or the studio.
Oh, at the studio?
Yeah. He had a little camcorder there chilling.
I'd be like, just taking a. I mean, shit. I'll sue him.
As long as you just me taking
deep.
a piss, at least though.
Yo, what the fuck? Nah, man.
Yo, but y'all heard that new Beyonce album though?
Yeah, let's take a. We'll come back. Back to a little bit more on this topic. Yeah, exactly. Definitely got to get into some music talk.
Beyonce.
It's that time.
Yeah,
I heard it on the radio. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Cowboy Carter.
Yeah, I heard Cowboy Carter by Beyonce.
New album.
That's the name of the album?
Yeah, it's called Cowboy Carter, okay. Yeah.
I respect it, man.
Yeah, I did listen to a couple, but I believe there's like 27 songs on that album. It's at least like
it's
80,
all country songs?
It's 80-minute play.
She just got mad country references, cut them all, and was like, let's put this shit out. And we about to take over this the white people's fucking music real quick.
I listened to maybe solid 10 songs at least. I gotta get through more of it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like country, so why am I gonna listen to it?
Listen though. This is Beyonce's.
I respect it.
Beyonce's album, Cowboy Carter. You can literally relate it to Game of Thrones, and this is what I'm gonna say. The reason why you can relate it to, the reason why you can relate it to Game of Thrones is because the first few episodes is really hard to get through, like dumb hard. But once you get through it, you actually be like, oh shit, this is actually not that bad. And then you start
talking like this.
What she did was she had cowboy elements. There were certain songs that were really good cowboy songs. There were certain ones that was just like,
straight R&B, hip hop type shit.
No, it's just like it was too cowboyish for me. Okay. Like it's just like I won't listen to it for like it's not my demographic. But then she did do some hip hop shit though. Like she was rapping a lot in the album.
I'll explain that shit. It's real simple. Like Drake just did it. He put out a dance album and he went #1. You know what I mean? Once you go into that different genre, you're not competing with it. You just made your own whole lane.
I mean,
so you're gonna go up, like especially an artist like at that caliber. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see fucking Beyonce come out with a different genre album.
I hope she come out with a rap album.
She's gonna come out with all different types of, but like that's all kind of in the same in a sense.
Like, I mean, this album definitely, it wasn't. Like, he did say there are a couple songs that couldn't remind you of country, but I don't think she definitely made it her own.
Texas.
I think, she is from Texas.
That's her roots,
but I definitely think that Beyonce made this album her own. It was really nice to hear.
She grew up hearing that shit.
Exactly. It was really nice to hear a lot of different parts of this album. Like when you look at it, I believe they break it into 5 chapters essentially. So the first couple 5 songs are slow and melodic, and
it was
just
awful.
Her vocals are going off. And
I bet the production's probably amazing.
Exactly, and that's where he goes off saying it was very slow. But as it progresses, it does pick up and tells more of a story. But I mean, she had Willie Nelson on there. She had Dolly Parton on the album. She had Post Malone. She had Shabuzi on the album.
About that too, Post Malone. She also had Miley Cyrus on it.
And Miley Cyrus.
And Miley Cyrus was first, right?
She should have Billy Ray Cyrus.
That would have been better. It should have been this was called Two Most Wanted by Beyonce and Miley Cyrus. This was really good, but it was one of the first songs that I've actually heard them two. They didn't really go back and forth too much. They did it in the first beginning, but the entire song they were singing together. And I was like, wow, this is this is a choir
that's
type
real
shit.
music.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is good.
That shit resonates with humans.
Yeah, it was very soulful.
It just kind of takes you to an upper echelon as an artist once you start doing that harmony shit.
Yeah, then she hits it. They hit it so good. Literally made her skin lighter just to appeal to the white country audience. I'm jacking that right now. Yeah. You heard it here first,
Or
ladies
maybe
and
she was
gentlemen.
just in the studio so much that her tan went
She
away.
was vamp lifing.
Nah, like she it looked like she spent like a solid like 4 months in the Caucasus like mountains type shit just to get her skin paled up. Like
Yeah.
Jolene was hard.
Yeah, Jolene is a take on Dolly, one of Dolly Parton's songs, if I'm not mistaken.
This shit is hard. It was a legit cowboy song.
Yeah, this is based on the Dolly Parton song. I think this song is regarding Elvis. I think two of the songs she did rendition.
That's how they did music back in the day. The artist basically wrote any of the song.
Mm-hmm.
They would take old songs, redo. It was like sampling and you thought sampling. And they would make it
More of a hit than the original person.
And then my other one, she said the hardest line I've ever heard in like an album. She just said,
Outfit too small to
she
cut my
said,
scars.
I sashayed my dress, did my best impression of a damsel in distress. This alcohol and smell of regret allured my catch. Outfit too small to hide my scars. Feeling bottled up like these bottled service bras. How long can he hold this breath before his death? Then she starts speaking a whole different language after that. And I
So
was
she was
like,
spitting.
she's going
A
crazy.
different language, literally.
She
Yeah,
did.
look, she's
Look at me hold his breath
she started going
before
crazy. I don't know what language
his
it is. It sounds like Spanish, but I
death.
can't confirm.
Cut your bench,
Some Italian too, right?
redeem your
Oh, some opera shit.
Opera, yeah. I can't tell where it's from. Like this is where it don't get country for me though. So like she was making good music, but she didn't stick to the country theme.
I think the
It's
melody
like folk.
itself was in there. Yeah, she did go.
Folk
Yeah,
music.
folk.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
sound like
still
some Beatles shit.
under country. She actually did a Beatles rendition too, I believe, for one of the songs on
For
the
real?
album. Yeah, she did two. She did two renditions from where I'm taking. Let me go look at that album list again as well too, because she definitely did a Beatles rendition as well. Let me see.
I liked it though. It was good. It was a good.
Definitely give
Listen.
the Beyonce always busts, so I definitely gotta give that album a solid like 9.5, and that's just
Out of
because
the album?
I don't gas. I ain't trying to gas and just say 10, but like you feel me, like it's Beyonce. She knows what she's doing. She definitely
I believe you.
went
Like
out
I
of her
said,
way to make sure that
I'll
this
give her a
album
10
was,
without even listening.
like I said, she
It's
definitely went out of her way to
Beyonce,
make
bro.
sure this
I'm not
album was
jacking that.
carefully crafted. But yeah, I believe Jolene as well was a Dolly Parton rendition, and Blackbird is a Beatles rendition.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah. Blackbird's
I
hard.
remember Blackbird. Like the
Blackbird
original.
singing in a dead of night.
Yeah, I had to learn that in class too.
That's one of the first songs I learned on guitar.
But
That's nice.
I don't want you guys like I understand Beyonce is the queen, but we gotta be a little bit more objective here when it comes to the
You
music.
can't do that to her.
And you gotta listen to it. First of all, I'm not saying the album was bad, but there's a lot that can be said about if it was 27 songs. First of all, that's way too long for an album in
No,
this
that's
day and
just
age.
not if you're Beyonce.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Because
The
you get
only
you can
people-
literally get 1 million people to listen to every song once, and that's 27 million streams.
She
why
might
you
be
think
able
they
to
do
do
that?
that, like for
That's
her
why they do
core
that.
fan base, but it's
No.
not going to happen.
Everyone,
for everybody.
yes. Did
Bro.
you?
I'm not going back to that song.
Did
That's
you
not
listen
for me.
to every song?
Yes,
Okay, that's my point.
but that's
Got
it
that
though.
one.
That's my point. Why would she put out an EP that you're gonna listen to once? She
No.
could put out 27 songs and you're gonna listen to every one because it's Beyonce, and she could get
That's good for
she
first
could get
week
over
sales,
1 million
though.
people to do that one time. Why you think Chris Brown puts out 40 songs?
That's only good for first week sales though. You feel me?
No.
So like it's gonna be
It's
good, for
good
numbers.
for
but the
money in
repeat
your
value,
damn pocket.
repeat value, nah. Most of that money is probably going to the labels and everybody should pay
Okay,
for
but
to make
it's
the
now
album.
it's giving people 27 songs to make their favorite one. So out of everyone's different.
There's a
So
favorite
you
one
can't
that's
tell
gonna-
me everyone they're out of those 27 songs, one of them 27 songs is somebody's favorite song.
Yeah, there's gonna be a favorite one.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
of
favorite
course,
for the
but
radio.
it's not for
So
everybody's
if it's their favorite
demographics to
song,
come
they
back
might play
to.
it 100 times.
But that's what I'm saying. She's catering to certain demographics. I'm saying that I listen to it to be an objective to criticize it and get my opinion
And
on
she
it.
still got your 27 streams.
That's it though.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So who
That's what
cares?
he's saying the stream
If-
overall.
And you're gonna go
If
listen
she-
to the ones that you like if you want to. Again, just if there was only 7 of them.
There's only one that I really will go back to. and
Okay,
listen to.
yes, yeah,
and that's
exactly.
the one with her and Post Malone. That was probably my favorite song on the album.
Yup.
But yeah, I
It's
get
probably got a
what he's
star
saying
next
because
to it.
definitely with listening to that, there's
Only
there's
certain
gonna be
people
a
can do
favorite
that.
that's there for the radio. There's gonna be a favorite that's there for the club. There's gonna be a favorite that's there for Instagram reels. There's a favorite out of those.
Only
27s.
certain people, artists, can do that.
Yeah, but look, I'm looking at the entire picture.
You local
What
artists
she
don't
brought
do
up,
that shit.
What she brought up to promote, she came at it as a country album. The entire
Think of all the
27
white
songs. Hold
fucking
on.
country
The
haters
entire
that are gonna
27
listen.
songs is not country album. Literally, from if she would have cut it down to at least 12 to 14, the album still would have been 10 out of 10 and catered to
You're
the
missing
theme.
the point.
I'm saying, like she.
It's all about making money, bro.
If that's her, I'm not talking about a
They don't
money
give a
business
fuck.
fan. So I'm talking about from a fan listening
Yeah.
in, actually critiquing. Obviously, she's Beyonce. Regardless what she do, she's gonna make money. So when you judging Beyonce, I'm not judging her because
Yeah.
I'm looking at she's not gonna make money off of it. I'm looking at it as a fan who actually was looking and been a fan since a child, since she was in Destiny's Child, and looking at the differences and comparing and contrasting what was now and what was then type shit. I'm not looking like, oh, this album's trash, she's not gonna make bread off it. Like, of course she's gonna make money. I'm saying that she could have catered to the country sound 100% if she would have cut it down to the country songs.
Then they would
She
talk shit
added
about
pop,
that.
She added hip hop. She added R&B,
She tried to cater to
and
too
it was
many
cool.
And then they would talk
Yeah.
shit about that.
I don't know if they.
you
They would
should've
talk
talked
shit about. Yeah, they definitely would talk shit about that. Like she didn't.
If it was only a
she
country
did
album?
all country. She didn't even put no hip.
She just did a whole dance
They're
album.
gonna talk shit about. That's the point. They're gonna talk shit about whatever the fuck she do. She's Beyonce.
Do you think it would have
Bro,
been better?
everybody
for
talk shit
Cowboy-
about everything,
Do you
bro.
think it would have
Yeah.
been better if she'd made it like a 2-part album? maybe where the first half she catered to country and the second half went into like her different bags.
Bro, I think what she did was she sprinkled in the country and like she said and came at the last minute, realized that it wasn't a full country and she was like, it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album because she heard where the album was going. So she changed her idea of what the album was at the last minute and then pitched it as her own idea because that's where she saw the album going.
I mean, I do agree because I don't fully think it is 100% a country album. I do think she added in her own version. Like you said, how you heard like folk in there as well, how we heard hip hop in there as well. She put her own twist on it. And I mean,
It's still great,
as an
though.
artist, that's very, very like that's a great take to make. Like, of course, she's Beyonce. She can make that push and put that out there, and people are gonna eat it up. But
and she bodied those like songs. I'm just saying, like the songs. Most of my favorite songs were probably from the ones that weren't really too country folky type shit. She would have catered to that demographic 100%. She would have stuck to that. But in order to get us to listen to and like our demographic, she sprinkled the hit. Like she was really spitting on here. Like she was going bar for bar and going crazy. I was like,
I gotta listen, man, because I can't really have a full opinion.
Yeah, definitely give Cowboy Carter a review.
It don't get good till after like I want to say track like 5.
Okay.
And then it gets a little wacky towards the end, but the last song on this album that was good. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Do you know his name? Shabuzi?
Shabuzi? I've heard Shabuzi.
Sweet and Honey. This song right here. And she was spitting on it. Girl.
It's a guy. He actually was in the first album for Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
Shabuzi's on there. I believe the song is Start a Riot. He raps on that album itself.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I like accent, like
I've
artists with
actually
accents.
listened to one of his country songs that came out recently, and I actually like it and enjoy it. Shabuzi's not a bad artist at all when it comes to country as well as hip hop.
Yeah, it was like a good diverse, and to me, the reason why I like that song was his verse. Actually, Shabuzi really went crazy on that. It's called Sweet Honey and Bucking or some shit like that. That was a good album. But yeah, you definitely should check out the Beyonce album.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It was a good listen. I definitely like it, but I would have to give it, if I'm basing it off like as a fan, I already know she's about to make, this is probably gonna be the album of the year. She's definitely probably gonna win a Grammy off that. But for me personally, I probably rate the album probably like a 7 because the only thing that really held it together was the production. I feel like she was getting annoyed at the country song. And she was like, all right, let me add some shit that I actually really like. Like, you feel me? But
yeah, he was in Start a Riot.
Start a Riot.
Yeah.
How it go again?
About to start a riot.
Oh yeah.
That shit from the Miles Morales movie. And then
yeah, that was dope.
Most recent, like I heard this song by him called Annabelle, and that's actually a really good country song. I like seeing black country artists out there, to be honest.
I do too. Damn, that was a lot. That was a lot on Beyonce, man. Yeah, man. Album drop. Great. We love you, B.
Yeah, we gotta show the queen respect every now and again.
Right.
Is Drake running away from smoke?
Yeah, speaking about queens, no, I'm not.
Drake, I mean,
do we think Drake's running away from smoke? I feel like he's not running, but he's
not till it gets real.
Hmm.
Not till it gets real.
You said that. I like your take too, because it's like not the take that I heard earlier, like before we recorded. Like you definitely said with your chest, hair and all sticking out. Like, yo, this Kendrick verse was mid. The like that Future.
That had nothing to do with what I just said.
But I just like how you said that though.
Yeah, that shit was.
It was mid.
I don't remember any bars from that shit, bro. He was just rapping, bro.
Yeah, it
motherfuckers rap to rap, like. Yeah, anything. He didn't put on out for 5 years.
Nah,
fuck?
He just dropped 2 years ago.
To not put nothing out and put that out in 5 years, like, bro, come on, man.
Nah, bro. He just dropped Future's that Big Stepper album.
I like Future's part on that song better.
I
listened to that album and I heard that shit. I didn't even know that was. I didn't even recollect because I'm just driving listening to the Metro Boomin. I probably did, but I didn't remember. It was not memorable.
I'm not.
Future's part was more memorable to me.
Damn.
Future's hard. That hook on that shit's hard.
You think Future's part on like
Future's
that
way harder than Kendrick.
Think so?
In what way?
Yes. Every way.
I think Future's.
Yo, you have some really bold takes.
I think
man.
Future.
Who the fuck like?
I mean, I think Future in like I guess likeness and like appearance wise and hypeness, yeah, Future's that nigga. But when you really look at it bar for bar though, Kendrick's.
I don't even
always
know
gonna
what this
go
guy's
ahead of
rapping
Future
about, bro.
You gotta listen, man.
It's
You
deep.
gotta
I'm
listen
listening,
because
but
he went directly.
he's got cool videos.
His videos is dope, but I'm saying like his actual music. When he rapping, he's not making sure that everybody hears.
I feel like
he's
he's
making
got
sure
good
that
production.
the actual artist who he's dissing is paying attention, honed in, like threatened type shit. You feel
He
me?
said, "I'm responding to this
So
artist,
why did
not
he
to
diss
my
them?
fans."
Because they've been going back and forth for a while, bro, for years.
It's been about
He's
the big
just
three.
looking,
Like,
yo,
who's the greatest?
everything these days is about attention, bro. Like, so anything that ever happens, all I look for is like, who's looking for attention right now? Oh, okay, Kendrick's he's a ghost.
Why would you think he's looking for attention? He just dropped
Because
two
he's a
albums.
ghost.
He just dropped the album
I didn't
2
know
years
that.
ago. Big
Oh.
Steppers, and he just won a
2
Grammy
years
off
ago?
of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only Drake and J. Cole that's really
I
been
can't
on the
name
run.
one song off that album.
The Heartbeat 5, where his face was like changing different faces type shit.
I
The
don't know the
freestyle.
name of that song. I know the video.
See?
Yeah, see?
But you know the song,
see? I said he got hard videos.
No, it's crazy. I seen a tweet before. It literally goes, Kendrick Lamar love getting on other people's songs and making a scene, then get on in the booth himself and make jazz drill music. Nobody want to hear that shit again.
Low key. No, but I always put respect where it's due. I'm not disrespecting him as an artist.
So
like,
who's on top then in your eyes? Like who's gonna win this out of all 3 or 4 or all the beefs that's in it? Like who's coming on top on this? You think Drake is?
Drake's gonna come out on top always.
He's
Drake
sat in
is
the right
Drake.
chair. That's normally where Ross
Yeah, I don't.
is.
We're
Drake
burning
is
this
Drake,
chair,
yo.
guys. We are burning this chair.
What you think?
Why everybody
how?
sitting in that
In
chair?
what
They
aspect?
love Drake, bro.
But
Drake,
no, I don't
what
love
the fuck?
Drake. I used to hate Drake. When I was at Puff
This is
shit and all
crazy.
that, girl, you is the best. I thought that shit with his voice is annoying to me. I don't fuck with Drake. I'm just an analytical person and I'm gonna say how it is.
All right, why
Like,
do you
Drake
think it's
got
Drake?
mad bitches behind him. It don't matter.
What the fuck? I'm talking about.
What are we talking about?
Lyrically, who's going to have the
Who
best
cares
song
about
out?
lyrics nowadays?
The best sound, the best
cares?
song. Kendrick just went
Drake.
number 1 with the best lyrics.
Drake is
with
always
Future.
gonna have the best song.
I don't think so.
Think so?
Yes.
He's gonna.
Are
Have
you
the he's always gonna
bugging?
have the best pop song that'll go out.
Name 3 songs off his last album.
Drake.
Yeah, 4
I
Out
don't
of
know.
Dogs. Exactly.
So
you-
God.
If you say God's Plan, you slacking.
God's plan.
It's the same thing with fucking Kendrick, nigga. You don't remember their
No,
songs,
there's
bro.
mad songs off that shit, bro. And
Exactly. That shit was
bro,
ass.
I can name way more Drake songs than Kendrick songs, bro.
No, I'm not saying that, but the last 2,
everyone
this
in
is
the
the 2 like
universe
recent
can.
albums type shit.
Discography, of course. Yeah, Drake made more songs.
Yeah, so what are we talking about here?
I just thought it was funny because you
People
asked me
just
about Kendrick.
People
You
know what
didn't
it
You
is,
didn't
bro.
know.
People just be hating Drake so much.
I don't hate Drake. I like
that
him.
when anybody, you heard what he said about Drake? Oh,
Nah.
bro, that shit was not even that hard, bro.
Drake always runs
Drake's
from real
gonna, I
smoke.
guarantee you, if Drake this is home, just like he did to Meek Mill, that's just gonna be crazy.
Drake always runs from real smoke. He diss people he know he could beat.
This rap shit is no real smoke.
I mean-
when I said that before, real smoke, I meant if like someone pulls out a gun.
No,
Drake's gonna
that's
run.
not real smoke. I'm talking about it lyrically.
There's
looking
no,
bad.
that's all fake. It's
Why
all
would-
fucking smoke and mirrors.
But then again, it's like, why would
Sometimes.
Drake initially start the beef?
Drake
If
been
he's
starting
going-
to
But
beef.
if he's gonna run,
Kendrick
it,
probably
you
hit
know
him
what
up
I'm
like,
saying?
yo, I need a resuscitation.
And
bro.
if you at the top for that long, does it make sense for you to not have enemies or for people to not take shot at the throne?
they probably all
That's natural.
colluded in this shit. I bet all 3 of them was like, yo, let's make some noise real quick.
You think I would agree
for the
with that
tour, for the tour.
That's how I always look at it.
because Cole and Kendrick were supposed to drop an album years ago.
Yeah,
they
it's
were
all
putting on that for
fucking
years.
yo, bro. It's all fucking fake, bro.
I mean,
It's like it's a WWF, bro.
I've definitely seen a
Nah,
post on
that
that
ass.
as well. Like they said, Drake has assisted 32 artists to their highest hot 100 positions at one point in their lives. Like
He
in
gets
their
paid for
careers.
that shit.
Yeah, but all right. So out of Rick Ross, Future, who else was in this? Kendrick, like I don't know. Who do you think like got the benefits the most out of like doing a collab with Drake? Like what other artists had the best?
Lil Baby, you had a good one.
Oh yeah, he got Lil Baby painting his fingernails, bro.
But with that Wham. That shit was going crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was going crazy.
Yeah,
He got him painting his fingernails.
But Lil
though.
Baby was already kind of lit, but that just brought him to that next. That really gave him that. Okay, now you're at that next level.
I thought he was the one at
video.
one point though. Like when he dropped one, I forgot what album it was, but it was the year when he dropped the bigger picture though.
Baby.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this guy,
he's hard,
he got it. I just think he got to switch up the flow a little bit now. It's time to.
Well, he came into this shit as a like. That's what people like. They like authenticity. So it doesn't matter. Your skill sometimes can lack if you really that authentic motherfucker. If I can look at you and I believe what the fuck you saying, okay, like I can. There's other things that I can look past, because I'm really feeling this shit because you saying some real shit right now. That I know you're saying some real shit.
That's one thing I would agree. His lyrics wise, he it's not like he's spitting some nonsense. He does say some real shit when he's on.
And you know what
rapping.
he's saying is real.
Yeah, that I would
can
agree.
Feel it. Like I know. Okay, yo, this dude knows what he's doing. This dude's been through some shit. I know what he's talking about.
Or his writers been through some shit.
Yeah, or his
but I mean, who Gunna like? I mean, at the first,
he came after Gunna. I was like, why did he do that?
Well, because Gunna, he used to pay Gunna to write his songs.
Yeah, but why would you
pay Gunna $100?
You call him a snitch though? That's crazy though. Like, bro, he helped you. You feel me?
I mean, but everything goes out the window once you.
Clout comes in
no,
play.
Once you snitch.
You think he really snitched?
We all saw it on camera.
He snitched, bro.
Bro, like
you gotta show me. I thought he just said that he wasn't associated with the gang.
In my opinion, he snitched, but I won't. I guess once Thug gets out, and I'll see what he says.
Yeah, because he was promoting this album and everything. He had it in his bio.
Because he's making money off it. He needs lawyer fees.
We literally spoke on this last spot saying the same. Said somebody got to pay them books off. You feel me? Like,
damn, but you think Gunna's doing that though?
Maybe, but
who knows?
He's independent.
Going back to
we
Drake
can't
talk,
assumption.
Going back to Drake talk, what you saying, him being afraid. I mean, do you think like him and I mean, because Cole hasn't made a diss track either back yet. Do you think they lost?
Well, what I think is that Kendrick Lamar. I mean, not Kendrick Lamar. Drake. I'm going off what Drake said when he went against Meek Mill back to back. Specifically, he said, "I waited 4 days, nigga. Where y'all at?" That's what he said.
Who?
Drake. He said that because he dropped a diss track before that, and then after that he waited 4 days. 4 days later, then he dropped back to back. Like he calculated that shit. So he dropped. I don't know. Was it charged up?
Drake probably already has 5 Kendrick disses.
I hope so.
I mean, Kendrick probably already.
Drake is a fucking
Drake, though,
Drake's that type of dude. He be in the studio. He probably got.
He probably got 5 writers making 5 different diss tracks for Kendrick.
But what I think is that Kendrick Lamar, since he's been in, like he don't really like diss people since the controversy. He just kind of like pops out, like you said. He'll pop out and make a spectacle out of him popping out. I guess that's his bag. But if we're talking about like, if you worried about getting insulted the most, like we're scared about being like the delivery getting up there, I think Kendrick will probably be on top lyrically. Cole will come second and Drake will come last. The only reason if it's a rap battle, but now if it's a song battle, then of course Drake is gonna come.
They're not rap battling though.
Kendrick rapped on that shit and it still came out number one.
It's not a rap battle. There's no beat with rap battle.
What do you mean? There's no beef with a rap
battle and there's no beat.
Oh, well, there's no beat.
Yeah, so it's not a rap battle. And Drake's gonna make the better song. He did it to Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Meek Mill is a battle rapper.
But he didn't do it to
beat Meek Mill.
He didn't do it to push it out.
That's your opinion.
He lost to push it.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I don't
that nigga lost.
I don't know enough about that.
But that Duppy freestyle was dope. But since he didn't come back with nothing after that,
but
that's why he lost.
His son, I guess that's kind of like.
I got you.
He had the chance to win, but he let it. He lost. He gave up the L. Apparently,
because why are you gonna fight somebody that's not even worth fighting?
No, somebody named Jay Prince, right? Jay Prince or some shit like that. He said he had squashed it and then everybody listened or whatever because Drake did have a response, but he didn't drop it.
That's like Drake fucking battling fucking.
Listen. I think we're all missing the greatest person to talk about here in this entire debate. If we're looking at, there is the big 3, but then if we're looking at one more, there always is that other nigga. And we all know what he go by now. And that's yeah.
This nigga talking about Kanye West.
Listen.
Yo, let me tell you what this nigga
He'll
just
probably
said,
will
bro.
Have you heard
interject.
about what
He'll
Kanye said
interject
recently?
himself into that shit.
Have you heard what Kanye said recently?
I seen him tweeting about how he created everybody's style.
Yo, bro, you have it right on file. What'd he say?
This nigga said, this is Kanye West. While everybody's minding their own business,
Worried about
this
the
is
big
what
three?
Kanye West says. I made Yeezus, Dark Fantasy, Pablo Graduation, Throne, 808s. He wrote, I made Runaway, Devil in a Dress, Farther Stretch. I am the only person to come back #1 after cancellation. There is only one GOAT. I stand with me, my friends. Call me Ye. Can we, like, what?
That was it. That was what he said? Damn.
There was more than that, though.
Nah, I think that
He
was
said
it
some
all.
other. No,
I
he had another one where he said, "I created," and he named people.
Yeah, I have it right here. Everyone knows I watched Kendrick on No More Parties in LA. Everyone knows I watched Drake at the Free Hoover concert. Everyone knows I brought Adidas into the culture and I took them out. Everyone knows Lotta them, the Demona, Virgil, Jimmy, Kim, all worked for me. I made Yeezus Dark Fantasy, Pablo Graduation, Throne, 808s. I made Runaway, Devil in the Dress, Stress. I'm the only person to come back #1 cancellation. There is only one GOAT. I stand by me. My friends call me A.
I said I had to read that second part twice just to let y'all know. I mean, let's be honest. Who is Kanye better than Drake? Is Kanye better than Kendrick and Cole?
All right.
I might.
It's just non-comparable things.
Bro, no. Because
They're not comparable.
Kanye, Drake, they all
Kanye's
drop
better at
music.
making beats.
Yeah, but Kanye, they all dropped music recently, and lyrically, Kanye would be the best engineer. But did you hear that Ty Dolla $ign and his collab? His all his raps on there was subpar, bro.
Think so?
Like middle school raps.
think Vultures was
He
so
just don't know
far.
what they want to talk about.
His
bro.
raps, his Kanye rapping on it. All of his raps and verses on it was subpar, but everybody's collabs on it, the actual music, the production, blah blah blah, all that shit. Ty Dolla $ign, that shit was lit. But Kanye can't spit at the level that Cole is still spitting, Kendrick is still spitting, Drake is still spitting. Like,
damn, you think he
can't
lost
touch
it
him.
after The Wire?
I think Kanye lost it after he started
After
doing
The Wire.
like more like political bullshit, like in media in the cameras. That's where he lost it. Like he should have been practicing in the studio because he lost it, bro.
He just don't know what to talk about no more, bro. These
I think
motherfuckers
so,
go
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, but Drake stood in his lane. You feel me? He's still talking about the youth shit. Future's still talking about young shit. Kanye's just like, I think he should retire.
Because he wants to.
I don't think Kanye should
He wants to
retire.
be different. He wants to uplift and he wants to like change the world and you know what I mean. No one else is on that type of time.
I don't think Kanye should retire. That's a far.
Except
that's
for
a
Elon
far.
Musk.
I mean, I get. I don't even. I want to say maybe like lyrically, but even then, like I still appreciate listening to a good Kanye song. So I can't even say that I want.
Is it his old Kanye or his new shit?
I listen to his new shit.
Name 5 songs on Vultures.
Off Vultures?
Yeah, besides talking.
Why do I have to name? I mean, there's
That's
Back
what I'm
to
jacking.
Me, there's Talking, there's Carnival, there's
Carnival was mid.
Carnival was good. I like that. What's the other one? It's something King, if I'm not mistaken. You gotta look at the track. Let's see if I'm off on that.
I never listened to no Kanye, honestly.
Yeah,
What?
he's not that great to me.
I
As a beat
respect
maker
him.
and producer, you
I
weren't
respect
listening
him.
to Kanye.
I respect him as that,
Yeah.
and I'm an artist and everything. But I always look like, yo,
His
not
engineer
to
work.
be like that. Like I'll be like, bro, I could do that same shit, man.
Yeah, like I hear
I could
him
do it
rap and I'm
better.
like, damn, he make Jay-Z sound like a 10-star rapper. Like,
Low key, I
That's
feel
crazy.
like you know what I mean. Just my generation of rap, right? Like I was more Jay-Z, and then when he
Yeah.
started rapping, it was like I was right there. Like if you watch his documentary and you see
What,
all
Genius?
that shit that happened, yeah, like how they wasn't listening to him and shit. Like you really,
Oh, shit.
if you really was like there, like during that time when Blueprint was dropping, and you seen how that shit went down, like Kanye was just a different artist, and it was just like some people didn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking about the shit that other people was talking about.
Yeah, he wasn't a hood nigga at the time where
Yeah.
hood music was being popularized. He would have been good at like now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But he paved the way for now too.
That's
So
exactly.
yeah.
He was against what the CIA wanted. You feel me?
So now his brain is probably crazy because like he's at home thinking that shit.
How can I do this again?
Yeah.
But it's like you don't have to do it again, bro. You did enough. Like you really did.
Like you said, you made Dark Fantasy, you made Yeezus, you
Yeah.
made 808s. You definitely set the way for a lot of people.
This is what I say for a lot of people. Even like artists who they local and they made their buzz and they did what they did, but it just wasn't your time or it isn't your time anymore. Sometimes you could just take that young boy under your wing and really just devote your time into that. Like if Kanye found a dope ass artist that he fucked with heavy and was just like, yo, nah, I'm gonna put you in the studio, I'm gonna do everything for you. He could relive that same feeling through this.
He'll just steal their music and take ownership. And
exactly, that's what a lot of people do. Bro.
I mean, and
people don't think about the bigger picture.
Insert Northwest.
They want to be the biggest. Low key, yeah, he got kids now. So definitely within the next 10 years, that's gonna happen. But he could do it now.
Northwest definitely liked that shit too. Like she really liked being like an artist and in the mix, performing in front of people. I think she really liked that. I don't know. Shout out Northwest, but I'm done with the music talk, man. I know we probably have some other shit, but like, oh yeah, Lizzo, I guess.
Oh, Lizzo, yeah.
Yeah, Lizzo. She want to quit music, and thank you. All right, you are doing the world a service and a favor. Thank you, Lizzo. You won't be missed. No disrespect.
She's dope at the flute, though.
Yeah, she's a good flutist. I mean, she's technically a Pied Piper, right?
Yeah, go to the orchestra.
I think she give good ass head though.
Skin flute.
Like Lizzo?
She played a mean skin flute.
I guess, yeah. I get the joke.
Yeah, penis.
She was
yeah. But yeah, I did hear about Lizzo's quitting. I seen the
all fat bitches
quote.
give the mean skin.
She literally
have it?
Yeah, I do have it. She literally wrote, "I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it."
How can you say that you want to make the world better than you found it when we catch you at the game twerking in a thong where children play and watch? Children watch with their families. Like, no.
I get
this
that.
is like you said, she's projecting and she wants attention. And
I think
who gives a fuck if you make music or not?
I think Candace talking to Joe Budden really struck a nerve with her.
Well, it's true
she's
though.
feeling the way she is.
Yeah, it's true though.
Candace Owens when she did her interview with Joe Budden.
Yeah, not only that, that's not the first time she said it.
Well, she mentioned it as well, just how like Lizzo's like projecting the wrong image out to people and then like trying to promote obesity as well as just like sitting there twerking with her ass cheeks out in the middle of a basketball court with like families. They're like, why are you doing this stuff?
They want to call your backup dancers and tell them that they're getting too fat.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, she was like beating up the
abusing her own staff,
making them play with dildos and shit,
and go to strip clubs and do weird shit. Like, bro, like you're not even worried about music at this point. You worry about like the little clout chasing and like power tantrums and like I'm good off that.
Yeah, they let the fame get to their head, man.
Yeah,
for sure. And they lose touch with reality.
Did you know the average like lifespan for a human, especially in Connecticut specifically, is 78 years old? And people who are children in Connecticut, they're like, hoorah, let's eat some burgers, let's fuck up our arteries, let's get Lizzo size, and then just...
Why you promoting that?
Yeah, like now by the time it's their age, it's not even going to be 78 anymore. That shit's going to be 57.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not promoting good, healthy habits and not helping us increase our life expectancy. Yeah, I'm good.
But that was our take on music. I mean...
Yeah, thanks, Lizzo, for nothing.
If you quit, you quit, but you're a great flutist. We'll give you that.
Yeah, you're a great flutist.
Yep.
And I love you.
On to the next week. We got so much time left. We do want to hit a couple like I guess like trending topics with you. I mean, obviously for someone you worked with, Diddy, bro. Yep. I know you already gave your take on that. Do you really stand on what you stand on? You don't think he's the man that people are claiming him to be?
Nah, man. I don't think so. They do it to a lot of people, bro. Like, I mean, we'll never know the real story, but look what they did to Bill Cosby. Look what they did to fucking everybody, bro.
I get that. I think that's interesting that you do say that because I forget who was saying it, but someone did mention like they felt as if like even like the raid itself on his house was more or less just a way to get in there and collect the evidence he had on other people.
Right.
Because they're trying to make him the main case and frame him for everything that's going on. Like he's
Bro, people, you
apparently
can look at it both ways. Like, okay, he had cameras in his house. This motherfucker's a billionaire.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna keep cameras.
I'm gonna have cameras in every room in my house.
But people are equating him to
trying to kill me.
People are equating him to the hip hop Jeffrey Epstein, though. You know, where he had the list and he had the pictures and he had the images of everyone and basically able to like come back in everyone. And I mean, I get that. Yeah, I'm a celebrity. I have cameras in my house, and you know why? Because at the end of the day, if you think I'm gonna go down by myself, I'm taking y'all all with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm not letting y'all just run off, like run over me, and not have any receipts to like show back.
There's a lot of weird shit that goes down in the music. I feel like there's a lot of we always hear the stories and shit, but
honestly, I'm Diddy'd out, bro. Like I'm good. We've been talking about this nigga for like over a month. Like I'm good now.
Yeah.
He already got a new term. No Diddy. You
if he didn't get
solidified.
arrested, what's going on?
He got a legacy now because it's not no homo no more. He literally transcended no
if
homo.
this is the streets, like where's the paperwork? You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. He's not bothering me, raping me, sexualizing my kids.
Is bullshit. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
I don't even give a fuck. You feel me? But what about Stevie J versus 50 Cent? You think that should be on undercard?
Stevie J's gonna whoop the fuck out of him.
That's the funny part.
You think
though.
Stevie J beating...
50 Cent gonna whoop the fuck out of him.
I mean, but that's funny because you say we tired of the Diddy talk, but that still pertains to Diddy because 50 been going crazy on Diddy. Yo.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about... I'm talking about like
the Diddy
who's gonna win in a
funny.
fight between Stevie J and 50 Cent.
all day.
I think Curtis got it.
Cause Stevie J talking heavy, bro.
Yo, I
unless Stevie J he takes a whip like.
I actually got the video.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can take a little crack wibble.
Yo, I did see what Stevie J did say to him as well too.
That shit
Man called him
funny.
Curtis.
Stevie J looked like he
Man
takes
called
mad
50 Curtis,
ecstasy.
That shit did it.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Cause she would gang them? Or is it that you sucking Little Rod? However it go, I want you to stay.
Little Rock.
Yeah.
All that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat the shit out of you on TV or something. Don't duck that. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
Get his ass
Curtis
whooped.
was...
He looks small
Stevie
as
J
hell.
looked like he smoked crack.
Yeah, his lips is on some different shit. His nose look crazy.
And he just like basically implicated himself.
I mean, yeah, it's funny though because Boozy was just initially talking how none of P Diddy's friends is standing by his side. So I guess it's nice to see Stevie J say something like, "Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass." Like
all he wants is because I think 50 Cent has a baby mom's and she is a part of that investigation. So he just wants to take full custody of his child. And that is a good case. You feel me? If you don't fuck with your baby moms and you want to get your child back, this is a great opportunity to take advantage of that. And that's what he's doing. So I don't think it's necessarily too much on P. Diddy, but he's always been advocating like to not fuck with Diddy though. Like he never liked Diddy at all.
yeah, always.
So 50 Cent, I think you should make it into a fight between Stevie J, knock his ass out, hop in that Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight card, and you
get a
start the fight.
Get a celebrity knockout match. You feel me?
Yeah, but who you think is winning between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Let's hope, man. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. Got to keep it. Got to keep the goats. Got to keep the ghosts alive.
Yeah, that's.
Mike Tyson's unbeatable.
I don't think he's going to win, but that's who I want to win.
You don't think he's going to?
No, I think Jake Paul's gonna come out on top. Unfortunately, no. I think, like you said, it's WWE, and I think they're gonna script him to win.
I don't think Mike Tyson would. He don't need that bread.
That's how he passes the reins on to the
he
younger
doesn't
people. I
need
lose
that
fight.
Bro.
I don't think he needs bread at all. I think he's just doing it just cause. No funny shit. That's
he's not gonna lose on purpose.
I don't got nothing else to do. I got my weed brand.
What he need to win for? It's not for the belt.
It's for exactly. So, it's the principle. He needs to win because of the principle.
I hope so. I hope he come out and win for the principle because
he's gonna win.
Jake Paul's fights last, I want to say at least, but out of 5 of those last 5 fights, there was at least 3 of them that was like, nigga, that shit was fake.
Yeah, Mike questionable to me.
Yeah.
Go watch fucking YouTube and type in
Mike Tyson is the man, bro. I just saw him knock his hardest opponent out. Like, bro, this nigga is a beast, and once he start hitting you, it's a wrap, man.
Bit somebody's ear off.
Yeah, Mike is.
Can't never get over that.
I can't wait. It's on my father's birthday too, but I can't wait.
Actually, we're gonna be streaming that at the warehouse. So anybody who wants to come check that out, we're gonna
Which one? In Hartford?
Yeah, Hartford Warehouse, 85 Airport Road, Hartford. We're gonna have the check us out on Instagram at Warehouse 860.
Damn, talk about promo.
So yeah, we get the plugins.
We starting to do every other Saturday. We're gonna start doing UFC on the projector too.
That's dope.
That's
Speaking
dope.
about verses though, we had Andrew Tate versus Adin Ross. Y'all heard about that?
Bro.
Oh, it was Adin Ross.
Why are you
versus
trying
Andrew
so
Tate?
hard with the transitions right now, bro? It's
Well,
not sounding natural.
It actually did seem pretty seamless because we were talking about verses and then you just.
No, I'm talking about your transition.
You called him out, bro. You're
Literally,
supposed to
bro,
do that.
can we
You
be
look into the
smooth?
phone and then you're like, speaking of, like, bro,
That
just
literally sounded
let's
so
just
keeping it
seamless
going.
and then
You gotta
exactly,
it's
keep
good,
going.
keep going, but like I like
That was
to
like
see where it
literally
goes
cut-
sometimes too.
like,
you feel me?
you
You
know-
don't let
I thought
there
it
be
was
a
straight.
decisive transition.
you good.
He was, I told
Nah,
him
bro.
the plug-in come
I am
later.
so
That
used
was
to
the whole
being the
point.
oddball. That's so perfectly fine. So y'all can fist bump all y'all want. Y'all
Listen,
can
you
hug,
just always
kiss
gotta
each
step
other
on
on the
me. That was the
forehead.
whole point.
Anyway, go ahead, man. Adin Ross, yes.
That was like, you know when we making reels.
I don't
and
even
we
know
get
what
that
happened
one
between
clip
them.
That's consistent. This
You
is
know what
the
happened?
drop in between.
Adin Ross kind of like was in a lane that he probably shouldn't have been in. He had a stream. I guess they're on Kick. That's the one that they use, not Twitch, with Andrew Tate, and they were basically talking, and the conversation stemmed from like Andrew Tate wanting him to utilize his platform for something else. He was calling him a dumbass like almost every 5 seconds in the video. Like, yo, you're a dumbass, bro. Like, you're just a part of the Matrix type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you sold your soul for the money.
Because
you
he just has
entertain
people watching it to fucking
to
watch
do
it.
bullshit.
He's not
And-
promoting nothing.
Degenerate bullshit, literally.
Positive.
Yeah, and he's saying like he's asking you he makes like Adin Ross makes 50 million a year. And he's making 50 million you're doing bullshit. And he's asking
don't
like
even
out of those
donate
50
nothing.
millions, can you at least teach or research, even if you don't know, research with your fan base how to look up money. And he's asking him, do you know how the money works? Do you know how the bank works? Do you know why there's wars? And like, and he's breaking these, do you know why there's taxes? He's breaking all of these points down. And every single question is, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. So at the end, Tate just left because he's like, why am I talking to a nigga who doesn't know and he didn't really give any interest to know? But at the end of the day, too, like Andrew Tate could work on his delivery because his delivery was like
aggressive.
Well, yeah, that's how he is, though.
Yeah, but that's why I like him
G
though.
shit,
Like
yeah.
I like him.
That's why people like him.
Because you push away the sheep like that. You feel
And
me?
people like fucking Adin Ross because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't like Adin Ross.
Or people don't like Adin Ross because he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
But either way, you watch his ass.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's all about.
Yeah, we're talking.
That's why it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
This whole the day and age is fucked up, bro.
They get us to talk about
It
it
don't
regardless.
matter.
People want to sit there and watch a degenerate do
Like,
degenerate
we're
shit,
really in
literally.
the era of good news or bad news.
But that's the thing,
Don't
though.
matter.
that-
Or no
after-
news, just fake news.
Yeah.
After the call, that's literally what Adin like spoke about. Like Andrew mentioned all these things and then hangs up in his face and then he's saying it. He's like, listen, like people don't watch me to hear me talk about finances and other stuff like that. They watch me to watch me do degenerate dumb shit with my friends or just have
But you
fun.
can still transition.
Yeah,
or,
that's
or
the point.
sprinkle it
No,
in
yeah,
there.
you gotta evolve.
He
is
doesn't
what we're
try
trying to
it.
get.
They're gonna
That's what he said.
respect you more.
And exactly, but you're literally sitting there and you're trying to basically help educate the world, or at least see like
You got
pique
all these
people's
kids
interest.
watching you.
Yeah,
You could fucking do something positive. Even if you lose some of your followers, you're gonna make more money off doing the positive shit anyway in the long run because you're gonna have that longevity.
and real information that is
Like,
actually going to be
You're gonna
useful.
get older and fucking these kids are gonna be like, well, I don't want to see him do this
My
dumb
fault.
shit anymore.
Yeah, because I want to actually learn
Yeah.
where the fuck is like why do like he sprinkled it in a little bit. Andrew Tate, like why wars start, why do people have taxes, and where the money comes from and shit like that, like the value of money, like all that shit sounded really interesting to me. But at the end of the day, it does come with age. Adin Ross caters to a younger demographic. Andrew Tate caters to probably maybe 25 and up type shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And he was probably trying to make him look stupid at the same time too.
Oh, it was intentional.
Like, so some of
and he
them questions were irrelevant. He was just trying to make him look dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, he was. I don't know if it was irrelevant because he's saying they all tie together.
Yeah, but like he's just spewing out the mouth at that point, probably.
One of the things that he said though that Adin Ross, Tate said first was like, "Yo, I'm worth $1 million a week," and Adin Ross is like, "No, you're not." Like, do you guys feel like Andrew Tate is worth like $1 million a week? That's 52 million a year. That's 2 more million than Adin Ross.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't personally say. I do respect some of the things Andrew Tate does have to say and offer because he definitely speaks his mind, and he lets you know like what's going on in the world without zero F's given. Like, you feel me? He's gonna let you know what's going on. So I guess
he's like the male version of Candace Owens.
Yeah, he's kind of like the
Unfiltered
conservative.
Yeah, I like him. I fuck with the masculinity vibes that he's trying to keep. Yeah, that's what I like. And even if you're an asshole, at least you're coming at me with who you are, and now I know how to move type shit. You feel me? I'm not. You're not like giving me a facade of how you are, and then now I gotta respond. I'm responding to your genuity.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be around people like that. You feel me? Cause
I don't have to like you to respect you.
Yeah, nah, and I like that. You feel me? Cause I'm like that. You feel me? Like, I'm not the nicest person, but like I'm not. It's not because I don't have a kind soul. It's because I want to dodge all the fuck shit. You feel me? I want to be around shit that's like you said, authentic.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And
Adin
Ross
gonna come back. Yo,
I'm sorry, man.
Authenticity is gonna have a comeback. Everything comes full circle.
I mean, Cat Williams already starting that now. You feel me? Like he started in 2024.
When you consider what Adin himself is doing as authentic, if he is just being himself, because if he went from being authentic to now
like
starting to talk about
authentic person in the world.
There's nothing authentic about
it. I can just look at his face when he talks.
But when you think about it, what Andrew's telling him to do, if he went into that route, that wouldn't be his own authenticity. Like, when you look at his stream, he's playing the games he wants. He's watching the videos he wants and giving
because
the
if he educates himself, he could be like, "Hey guys, look what I learned today, man. It might be boring, but if you're educating yourself on it, then it has to be authentic."
So that would just
because I just learned this today.
In other words,
Bro,
is what you're saying.
How is he authentic by doing the same thing that a whole bunch of other streamers are doing?
Yeah, he's not authentic.
He's just famous for it.
I mean,
but every other
they all
streamer is
copy
doing
each
that.
other too.
Yeah.
And he probably started by copying somebody else.
There's nothing
authentic. I mean, Adin was one of the original streamers that started this entire wave of streaming.
But still, I bet you he was doing.
That's why he's getting paid $50 million a year to keep everybody else in check, to do the most unauthentic thing and make that normal.
Right?
Like, Kai credits a lot of where he is now to what Adin was doing
Kai
initially.
is black.
The Pentagon has a film budget. Like the Pentagon.
They control, that's what Candace Owens was talking about.
Was that her?
Yeah, she was saying how the government controls how, like, the movies, the agendas, the propagandas.
Of course. I mean, that's the same thing. It just recently came out that the CIA was the ones who initiated rap music to begin, and that actually made me think the other day.
That's bullshit.
No,
but I don't know about that. But it'd be a lot easier for them to pay an influencer to make these motherfuckers stupid.
It actually brings me back to when
you gotta cite that for me, because that's
Yeah, I can look it up, but it also brings it actually brings me back to when the other day on the pod we were talking about Future and how the Future raps about lean and codeine and doing all that, and then we looked back and he was like, he doesn't even do those things. But
even if you don't do it, you're still rapping.
There's a lot of things, bro, that is made to deplete the black race, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it was said that hip hop was made to basically make people lead into a life of
abortion,
criminal
parenthood.
Public education in general is to keep the black man down. We're not given the greatest of opportunities from the womb. So it's like, with that being said, Adin Ross is catering, as you said, like, he's leading the way. He's the pioneer. That's for you if you need water. Oh.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we got some minutes left. He's the pioneer of leading people to misinformation, to do stupid shit, not to actually be any type of, like, productive.
Educational.
Yeah, like, at least in Kai, you're getting music reviews. You're getting other people who are going to his streams. He got Nicki Minaj and Adin Ross get Sexy Red. The difference in there says a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, I'm not like, I could see the type of time Adin Ross is. He's like the fucking Adam 22 version of Kick, like of streaming services. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's one of those guys, and I'm not
clout
to me,
chasing and shit.
Yeah, just like for the views, for the click, and I don't know. You feel me? You want to be a goofball and then have a whole bunch of people follow you for a goofball shit. That's cool, but I'd rather use my time for entertainment. Like, that's also still productive at the same time. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, I can still learn from, but I can also still have fun from. Because I was reading and they said, like, every 3 months you're supposed to learn a new skill, like, add to your artillery of what is, like, who you are, like, evolve type shit. But, like, if you ask somebody who's been watching Twitch, they know everything stupid that this nigga did in his Twitch video for the last 3 months but you ain't do shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like it's cool to watch, but it's like you have to do everything with a grain of
You're
salt,
just becoming a
moderation.
zombie watching that shit.
Yeah, but you're not learning. You're not doing anything. You're missing out on the outside. Like, there's a lot of benefits as far as like if you are the person who is streaming.
Yeah.
But for the person who is the consumer, nigga,
You're just consuming.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, if motherfuckers trying to learn too, I don't mean to do another promo thing, but April 27th and 28th, I got we got a producer camp.
That was nice and smooth.
We got a producer camp. It's about 2 days from 2 to 6, the April 27th and 28th. We got I got 2 lawyers. Bob Celestin, which was Pop Smoke's Triple X's lawyer, 6ix9ine's entertainment lawyer. Wow. He's gonna be speaking and answering questions. I got Corey Cutts, which was Pop Smoke's engineer and Rowdy Rebel's engineer.
Oh shit!
He's
this is in Hartford?
to answer questions.
I'm about to pull up.
It's $250.
What's the address?
It's $250 to register and to be a part of it, but it's an 8-hour course. But anything you have to ask an entertainment lawyer, even if you're looking for an entertainment lawyer. And I got a couple entertainment lawyers coming to answer questions, and you can gain those knowledge. But I got a couple really platinum producers. You know what I mean? So for producers, engineers, and artists who want to learn the business side of things, we're gonna help you sign up for BMI, Harry Fox, the MLC. Those are all ways to get paid off your music. If you don't know those names, then you should come through. We'll get you make that $250 back. Trust me. You know what I mean?
All right, we need 10% off that promo.
I'll give you a discount if you want to come, bro. For real, tap in, dead ass.
I need a 95% discount, like $250. I was
it's worth it, bro.
I was like, "What's the Addy?" He said $250. I'm like,
that's what it is, man. I mean, and these people aren't coming for free. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got to pay your money back. Come out. We got to pay for the spot for 2 days.
Oh, it's not going to be at the Hartford spot?
It's going to be at the Hartford spot.
All right.
But yeah, we got to pay for that. You know what I mean? It's not me. It's me and a couple people putting this together.
Yeah, that shit dope. That's like a good event.
And it's going to be hands-on in the studio, too. You're going to be in the studio with someone who made beats for Polo G and Lil TJ. You're going to be in the studio with someone who mixed Pop Smoke's records. You can ask these people whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. You're going to be with a lawyer who, he's coming on Zoom, one of the lawyers, and he's going to, he did Bob Celestin, man. Look him up. This dude is an OG in the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's actually really, really sick.
Yeah. Even for podcast questions, bro. Even just like getting that lawyer contact. And if you ever need him one day, you know, I met this lawyer. I could call him.
Yeah, bro. We would love to have him on the pod. Fuck around.
I definitely got one of my other lawyer, Jared Shabab. My bad. Jared Shabab. That's my lawyer. He's actually, he works for Lola Brooks label.
He sounds, I've heard of Lola Brooks.
I love Lola.
Yeah. She's,
She's been quiet.
Her label is called like something 80. But
damn, you know he a good lawyer when he got a last name like Shabab.
Shabab, right? And he's not even Jewish,
brother.
That's the one.
He said he's not even Jewish.
Yeah, I said that to him one day. He's like, "Yo, the funny thing is, I'm not even Jewish."
Don't tell his secret. Don't tell his secret.
But yeah.
What is he?
I don't know. His family got Italian restaurants.
Shabbat crazy. That's definitely like Jewish vibes. Yeah.
For real. That's why niggas hire him immediately, and then they be like, "Wait, what did you just say? You're not Jewish."
This one for you, artist too, right? You said.
Yeah.
So April 12th, we got Rap for a Pound. So we got
weed.
Yeah, so there's this brand from New York.
No, I don't want to.
Yo, you can make some bread out that.
No. You flip it. Yeah. That's what you say after.
Yo, I've been telling you
could probably
since
sell it
before
that
the
night.
pod, bro.
It's $100.
Keep me away from weed. You can kind of make me closer to weed.
It's $100. You could win a whole pound, bro.
I should have figured you got dreads. Of course you're a pothead.
Make the money off of the pound instead that night. Like
you could probably. There's gonna be people there. You could probably. It's $100 to get in.
You need a different option.
If you could say people are gonna buy a pound for $500, it's gonna be.
How much is a pound?
Anywhere for this pound is gonna be like. You can sell it from anywhere from 1,600 to 2,000.
What if he has a pre-sale? What if you guys find a pre-sale ready and he could just make the money?
Yeah, just give me 500.
Is that you could probably sell it back to the dude who's contributing it for half price.
Bro, weed. I'm sorry, bro, but soon weed is not going to be an incentive for like no. You can't give me weed and think I'm gonna. I used to do that. I used to like do a lot of shit for weed.
That's
bro,
a pound of weed, bro.
I know, but I don't want to smoke no more. So
you don't get
that. Don't even sound
much to smoke.
But I'm out of the life.
No, bro. In 3 days, that should be gone.
A whole pound now.
Pound that? No.
Maybe an ounce.
All right, look back. You've quit for some months.
That's 16 ounces.
Okay. We're definitely you're gonna hit one and be zoinked.
That's 128 eighths.
You're gonna be zoinked, bro, and then from there
In
you're
3
like,
days.
I can't do this anymore.
All right,
days.
how much you want to bet on this? Yo, Jose said he can smoke 40 apes a day.
If Cat Williams can read 250 pages in an hour, nigga, I can smoke 148 apes in 3 days with
Now
my
what's your
homie.
tolerance right now?
Nah,
brother?
with
You
me and
gonna hit
gang-
one a day and be like, I'm high.
Nah, I can pick a squad. Like it just got to be me.
Yeah, nah.
That was the whole point. You said you could do it. Now
I
you're
mean,
like,
no,
I
I'm
need
gonna
a
get
team.
that
Yeah.
shit smoked. Yeah, like Jungle Squad. You feel me?
That
Like,
shit gonna last at least a couple good months. If we're going back now and our tolerance is where it's at, it's gonna be zoink.
nah,
bro.
you know your weed though.
Well,
That
my
nigga
boy's
did the
on
math.
probation.
He said
My boy's on
128,
probation, so he can't smoke.
42
So,
clips.
but any of the artists that do smoke and want to make a pound,
I'm not on probation.
He said
$100.
I just don't want to smoke. Like you feel me? Like
He said I'm over the life.
yeah.
But
That
and make
would've
sure y'all
worked,
pull
though.
up to the plug and plays every other Wednesday. We
Give me
got
a
one
stripper.
coming up.
Can I have a
this
stripper
Wednesday.
instead? As a winner?
Strippers?
Yeah, like you pay me for a stripper.
You could
for
probably
me to
give the
have for,
stripper the pound.
Sell the pound to the stripper.
I guess.
Just give her the stripper the pound.
She probably gonna think
fucking
after
love you.
one nut and that was it. I'm like, not for the pound, bitch. That was an eighth.
Damn, this was a fun pod.
That was an eighth pussy. Like you feel me? Like, but yeah, I do have a couple more questions, but it's only like miscellaneous shit. Like you feel me? Like, and this one is compatibilities and friendships. So like, do you guys believe that in order to truly be friends with people, or like truly be on a team, it kind of like needs a certain level of like compatibility between the two, or do you think that they just have assets that they have, and then
Yeah.
that's what makes a friendship?
Yeah, I don't think you gotta opposites attract sometimes. You know what I mean?
I do agree.
Well, yeah,
with
but that still involves compatibility because we're compatible because
Well,
you
I
do
mean,
something I can't do.
We have to have some compatibility on communication and certain aspects, but
Oh yeah,
some shit, nah, we don't got like if you like rock and roll and I like this, like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I
as long
mean-
as we getting this money,
yeah,
fuck
that's
it.
that I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree too. Because
The
there can be
basics.
two actors that actually don't like each other at all off set, but on set they have great chemistry just because they're good at what they do. It's their skill. Like I
Yeah.
think, for example, like in Dirty Dancing, there's a scene between Patrick Swayze and his I forget her name, the female that was in that movie. There's a scene where every time he would touch her arm, she would keep laughing, and they actually keep in the scene of him getting annoyed and pissed off at her. Like he rolls his eyes and everything while she's like laughing because like just the chemistry alone from that looked good enough to keep in. But in reality, they kind of had like animosity towards each other.
Yeah, I think my aspect of like friendships is meaning more based off like lifestyles, for example, because like as you age,
I
as
can't
you
be a friend
mature,
because you don't smoke.
see, like
That's a hard one though.
it's not that we can't be
we
friends,
friends, we
but
friends.
we can't. We probably can't hang out every day because I don't want to be around that temptation though. So like, if I'm having like that's a level of compatibility. But if I know that you make music, at least I know me and you can hit up in the studio and then lock in type shit. But if me and you are like, if we have different lifestyles and we don't necessarily have anything in common, like how is our friendship compatible, beneficial, or anything?
Everyone got shit in common. It's just like how hard.
But how is it beneficial though? So like I think that's where compatibility comes.
Well,
It's
does
like
friendship have to be beneficial?
most of them have to be nurturing.
Friendship don't really
And that's
have to be
beneficial.
beneficial because then it's like you trying to get something out of a friendship.
No, because I could be an acquaintance, but friends, we look out for each other. We actually are accountable for each other to some extent.
Yeah.
But like being an
But
acquaintance
it's
or
not
like
for the
my
benefit.
homeboy.
You know what I mean? It's more for like the morality of it. Like, yo, if my friend needs me, I'm gonna help him.
Yeah, maybe
it's not for
benefit
like,
is
yo,
not
I'm
the
gonna be
wrong
friends
word.
with him because if I need him one day, I know he's gonna. Be
Yeah,
able to
no,
help
that's
me.
more like a business transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as friendship though, you still want to know that at the end of the day they're there for you. And vice versa.
Genuinely.
Well, it's
for
gotta
you.
be a 50-50. Like it's gotta be a give take. Like you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that will break it off right there. Like, yo, I fucking asked this motherfucker. He asked me for $100. I give it to him 3 times, and I asked him for a dub. This
Niggas
motherfucker
start looking at you sideways.
What the fuck?
That's the worst kind of plug.
Bet. All right, bet. You know what I mean? But you just gotta nip shit in the butt
Just
when you
brought
see
back-
it. And
just
you can
brought
still be
bad
friends with
memories.
them. You just gotta be like, yo, all right, fuck it. I know how this person is. I know what distance to keep them at.
Yeah,
and
friend
I'm
from
gonna
a
use them
distance.
when I need them. And
Yeah.
keep them
Yeah,
in
that's
the
my
cut over
plug,
there.
clearly.
Yeah.
So that ain't my front plug. I got a front plug.
Yeah,
Tell you
yeah.
shit.
But
But But yeah, that was. There's more, but we don't really got time. I know we got places to be and shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
You
That was
got anything to
definitely
say?
What'd you say?
Yeah, that was definitely a good pod, bro. Before you get out of here, you've been doing it along the pod, but definitely wanted to give you like a solid minute to hit any other plugins that you had going, anything
Promotion,
new
man.
happening you want the people to know, bro. Drop
Just
it.
make sure y'all follow all the pages. You know, follow my page, Dilligang, Dilligang, Dilligang. In my bio, you can see everything, all the way clothing, the stew, which is the Enfield studio,
Talk to him.
warehouse 860.
For
It's
real.
the Hartford studio, video and recording studio. Lounge and Stew, which is the Manhattan studio that's on 8th Avenue and 38th Street. And then what else? We got like I said, the clothing store. We opened in
Smoothie
a
shop.
smoothie shop, Fruitful Juice Co. I even got a construction company, Two Bros Building.
Events on the way.
Yeah, we got a mad events.
You're push and play, right?
Yeah, we got the plug and play.
There we go.
April 7th coming up this Wednesday.
Good memory.
And then it's
Track.
2 weeks from there. So if you don't catch the April 7th one, 2 weeks from then, and 2 weeks from then, we doing it every other week. So make sure y'all pull up. This week on April 7th, we got Avery on the beat. He's a producer that I mentioned that's gonna be at the producer camp, but he did beats for Lil TJ, Polo G, Mad Heads. But he's gonna actually pick an artist to give a beat to.
All right, lit.
It's $10 to get in the plug and play.
$10,
You can play a song.
guys. Be on the fucking lookout.
Yep.
My boy
Bro.
Dilligang came through. He rode all the way. He lied to me, said he wasn't gonna come through. He said April Fools.
I'm on the way.
No, he said he was outside.
after?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. I was about to be tight. This is what I did when you said that. I said. And then,
When I was like, oh wait, yo, that shit was supposed to be tonight.
Yeah. This nigga.
That was a good
And I was
one.
like, yeah, bro.
We don't got time for this April Fool's shit.
Yeah, I was like, niggas don't got time for that.
But y'all know where to find us. Hit
Facts.
us up on socials. This was a good pod.
Facts.
Stay safe. This solar eclipse coming on the 8th.
You really like this?
A lot of
pod?
crazy shit going on, brother.
Yeah, I like that shit.
We out of here.
Peace.
JSC, Cas PC, all right? Please, Abe Loso. We love you guys.